Happy New Year!
And wouldn't it be nice to live together?
First of all, can we just take a look back at my makeup looks through the years? Which one's better? I like this one the most. Actually, I like my first one the most. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. It is time to review 2017. Was it as bad as last year? I don't even know. I can't tell if it was worse, if it was slightly better, if it was I just don't know. This is the year of not knowing. In terms of like natural disasters, shootings, all that other stuff, it's pretty bad year in terms of that stuff. But this is a video about my personal life. Of course, we all know all that stuff that happened was really horrible and it shouldn't have happened. But we're just gonna look at the personal life of me. So, I have made a summary of all the months. Let's get into it. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna talk about each month as a summary. I'm gonna read through my 2017 diary. I kept a diary the whole year and just pick out some main points, talk about the defining moments of this year, and then finally we're going to move on to resolutions. Let's begin. January. I was exhausted and sad most of the time. I don't really remember January that much, but I was still in college, so it must have been bad because I had really bad experience with college and I just hated a lot of it because it was so exhausting and so, like, it didn't need to be so exhausting, but it was, and it still is for all my friends who are still in college, like Katie and Megan and Lauren and Paige and all those other people. Did I say everyone? I hope I said everyone. David. February. Bad, sad, kill me. So overall February was pretty bad. March. Sad, bad, kill me. April. Help me. Sad, bad. May. Sad. I'm a fuck up. June. I'm worthless. Help me. Kill me. July. Benidorm. Best 10 days of my life. You can watch that vlog now on my channel. I can't link it, but I'll link it down below. But I love that. That was honestly the best time of my life. It destroyed me coming back here after that, but I loved every second of it. And then the rest of that was lonely. August. Sad, bad, kill me. I went on 2 holidays in August. I went to Hampton twice. Both were moderately okay, just normal everyday holidays. The one I went with my friends just kept complaining the whole time, so wherever we go, it's just complaining. We can't let anything be. But you know, I love them. But yeah, the holidays were pretty good. The rest of the month I was just sitting around here because I didn't have a job. I wasn't ready to get a job. I was trying to find myself a bit. And September, bad, sad, and I hate myself. October, lonely, failure, one good day. I had a good week leading up to when I went to Manchester, and then Manchester just messed everything up. I was badly depressed for ages after that. You obviously know what happened. I said it in my vlog, but at this point I was getting no help for anything, so I was really depressed, and I was hitting that point again where I was going into a deep dark hole that I could not come out of. November, sad-ish. December has honestly been the best month of this year. Let me explain why. The 11th of November 2017, I found a breast. I found a breast. Of course you did. You're a woman. I found a lump on my left breast, on the underside. And honestly, that lump saved my life. So that was on a Saturday. I went to the doctor on Monday, and by then it had kind of gone away a bit, so it was just a cyst. It's not there anymore. I'm completely fine. But this doctor's appointment that I got because of my breast I went in and I told the doctor I'm feeling depressed and anxious, and he listened to me. If you remember in 2015, I did go to a doctor about this, and he said it was all because of college and school. But now that I'm 18, I'm not in college anymore, I'm not in school, they actually sat down and listened to me, which is obviously the saddest thing ever, because you should be listening to students, but you know, I couldn't do much about it. So we get to that time and he refers me to a psychiatrist. Skip forward. Oh yeah, I started on the sertraline 50 milligrams at that point, and on the 11th of December 2017 I finally went to a psychiatrist, and I was diagnosed with mixed depression, anxiety and some form of agoraphobia. He did say it, but it's been a while so I can't really remember. He has referred me to a talking therapist where I will talk, because he found that I was quite able to talk. I don't know if I'm going to get more specific diagnosis where I have high function anxiety or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to get a more specific one, and more information on the agoraphobia, but I knew I had that. My mum said you are exhibiting signs of it, and I was like I know, because I cannot leave my house by myself. I have to completely block out the world, and I have to be meeting someone somewhere, or someone has to be with me when I leave. It's a weird logic, but if I say I wanted to go take a picture in a park because it was for a photography blog I had just started, I couldn't do that by myself. I'd have to get someone to come with me. So that's my mental health for this year. I'm now on sertraline 100 milligrams, and I think in the new year I might go to that talking therapist. It depends, because I haven't got the letter back yet. So I told that guy everything, and I'm on the road to recovery. This month has been the best because the 100 milligrams are working. I haven't felt depressed as much. I felt a lot lighter. I've been a lot less anxious. Like today I went to have dinner with my boyfriend's dad, and I was so anxious when I woke up. And when I got there I was completely fine, and it was a shock to me, because if I wasn't on these pills I probably would have had a breakdown and Josh would have had to take me home. My health is back on track. I'm not sick anymore. I had one good month this year. This is the good month, obviously. I don't know what else to say about this year. Overall it was just a pretty meh year. A year where I was finding myself, where I'm still finding myself, where I just had to figure some things out basically, and I just had to take some time off from real life and just reconnect with who I actually was, because I honestly didn't remember the beginning of this year. I had no idea who I was. I was just some girl who would cry a lot for no reason and was so stressed to the point where she couldn't leave her house. But now I'm Louise, a girl who loves filming and photography and art and writing and reading and YouTube and food and sleep. I love sleep now. I'm so exhausted all the time because of these pills. I have to drink a lot more because I'm thirsty all the time because of it. And honestly, it's not doing me any damage. I sleep to a normal time in the day. I've recently started sleeping later because I was out late one night for my friend's birthday, so I didn't get to go to bed till quite late. But that's easily fixable for me. So yeah, overall, personally, it's been a year of finding myself and figuring out what's wrong with me and how to deal with it. Do you like my makeup? Just random. But I'm honestly so much happier. I don't get super depressed when I'm not with Josh, because he's the only thing that really takes away from the depression and the anxiety and everything. Did I say with him or without him? I meant without, because when I first started dating him, I would cry whenever he took me home because I was so depressed. I just didn't want to be alone anymore. But now I'm more comfortable with being by myself. I have more things to do. So I need to start doing like a course on Open University or something to help me get a job. Because I'm going to start looking to get a job next year. Obviously it's going to be a job where I work from home because obviously I can't leave the house by myself just yet. I need to go to the talking therapist. And they're going to help me become more confident in the way to leave my house. Main reason that I sussed out from talking to him, and I think he got that back, that I can't leave the house by myself, is because I was followed and because I was assaulted. Yeah, you heard that. I was assaulted. Yeah, sorry. I don't want people hearing me saying this to a camera. I can't tell you if I've completely healed from that. As I said in my Vlogmas, the first day actually, I saw him and it threw me off. I was so depressed for the next few days. I'm better now because it's been like a week, but it's just reawakened that fear inside me again, that I'm going to see him everywhere I go, and I do think that. I did think that on the way home today, I was going to see him. Anyway, let's get this onto a different tone. Let's talk about my New Year's resolutions. My first resolution was to finish a book, and I did it! I finished my first book, The 3 Nights of an Angel. My second resolution was to get a job. I did for a little while, and then my boss humiliated me, or my manager humiliated me, and I cried and had a panic attack, so I left like the next week because the job was too stressful for me. In my anxiety, I was taking calms, I wasn't taking actual medicine for it. I didn't disclose the fact that I did have a mental illness, but that's only because my mum told me I didn't have to, and I couldn't think of a way to bring it up in conversation. Yeah, but that job was way too stressful for a first job and for someone like me who doesn't work well under enormous amounts of pressure. Finish all unfinished shows. No, that is like physically impossible. I did not do that. I actually started new shows instead. I finished Fairy Tail. That counts for something. I finished Fairy Tail. I finished Stranger Things. I finished Riverdale. It's not finished, but you get my point. Get thinner. I left a question mark on that because I don't actually know if I got thinner. I can't physically tell you because I didn't do a before and after. I think I got fatter because I stopped going to college. I wasn't going out as much. I got thinner when I went to Benidorm, but that's because I was swimming every day and I was walking everywhere, but that's it. I think I gained loads of weight and then I got sick and I lost loads and I've just gained it back again. I do want to get thinner again, but I don't know how to. Leave Luton for a bit. I did in fact do that. I completely left Luton, I completely left Luton. I flew to a different country for the first time in my entire life and it was amazing and I can't wait to go away again next year. My friends all want to go somewhere. I really need to find a job because otherwise I won't be able to pay for it, and it's so sad if I can't because I hate it here. I hate it so much. It's so the same. You run out of places to go. I need to get away more. Those were my resolutions. Here are my new resolutions for the next year. Work on mental illness. I've already started on that, and basically to elaborate, I just meant, you know, go to the therapist and work on being able to leave the house by myself. Publish a book. I'm hoping to finally publish The 3 Nights of an Angel next year. I really, really want to. Get a job. It's in quotation marks because it's a job from home basically. Get thinner. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I barely eat anyway, but we'll see in the new year if I come up with anything. Try not to hate myself so much. This has never been a resolution of mine, but like, I don't know, when I was writing this, I just thought I should stop being so hard on myself. You know, I try really, really, really hard to even get out of bed in the morning. I try really, really hard to do things for Josh and my friends and all that. I went out of my way to buy him the best present I could have this year because I love him so much. I wanted to get him the most amazing thing. And of course the universe hates me and he got the present from his mother. So I ended up not being able to give him anything this year because I don't have money, basically. And it really bugged me. I really got down on myself and I hated myself for it. But, you know, I didn't do anything about it. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't tell myself I was a horrible person. I just let it go eventually after it happened, and I was so proud of myself for doing that. This video is 20 minutes long. I'm gonna hate myself when I'm editing this. Do more art and learn more art. I did start doing some studies on like eyes and facial parts. I will resume that in the new year. It's just because it's almost Christmas. It was almost Christmas and things were getting busy. Anyway, this has been my 2017 in review. I hope you guys had a good 2017. I honestly do hope you did. I know a lot of people had a rough year. And it has been a rough year for YouTube and everything else. But I hope you were okay. I hope you made it out good. And I shall see you guys in 2018. And hopefully this year will be amazing. I don't know. I have a mixed feeling about it. I feel like it's gonna be good, but I feel like just because I'm me, it's gonna be bad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to me to see whatever I do in the new year. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. We'll see, because this channel is not going anywhere. So it's like, what do I do? How can I get more of you to watch me? Because I want more friends. I don't know. I'm crying. I'm not actually crying. I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I'm just exhausted. And click the notification bell to see when I upload. I'm very tired. Don't forget to check out my collab channel with Aoife, because I post in there every once in a while. I'm gonna try and be more active on that next year. We don't go to college anymore, so we should have a bit more free time to sort that out, because I really want to grow that channel. I really want that to be a thing. I just got a lot of ideas for stuff. A lot of stuff I can't really do right now because of, you know, mental illness and stuff. Bye! Happy New Year! I hope you have a lovely night or day or whenever I post this. Now I have to go wipe off all my makeup that I spent an hour putting on.